Of course, it is not uncommon to see people make fundraisers for negative motives, and we've seen that this year. Ottawa Truck Rally, GoFundMe, Give Send Go. People who were like part of that Ottawa Truck Rally, they were using GoFundMe first to make a fundraiser to support the Ottawa Truck Rally people, also known as the convoy, also known as illegal demonstrators. So since they were like these kind of rules violated GoFundMe, the actual term, which is actually illegal to use like money laundering websites for bad motives. So there's actually a rule. So they actually they canceled their fundraisers to help illegal demonstration, and they donated the money back to the people who sent the money to that fundraiser, or they also donated to the charity like foundations, which yeah, which was a good thing. And also people from that illegal demonstration, some people that also tried another money laundering website, Give Send Go. That also got canceled. Money got returned. And also from both these websites, bank accounts that were used, so it has to be through a bank account and it can't be anonymous. Yeah. So yeah, all the bank accounts, like at least most of them, got frozen. So they couldn't really try to donate again. So in case if the users tried to use it for bad motives. And even some people from Russia were also supporting this, by the way. And some people, including Donald Trump, previous U.S. president. No wonder he supported that, because he thinks like that too. So that was stopped. Although the Rolling Thunder was happened just early the first week of May. May 1st. Yeah. Which is like a gang of bikers. They all listed trying to do an illegal demonstration as well. Same cause. That got stopped too. Luckily. Although there was like no website, money laundering website involved. And there was also a church involved, and people were using God to as an excuse to and claiming that people who are calling these people out for doing this extremist action that these people were these illegal demonstrators were doing. Instead, they were acting as they were the victims, and while the people exactly what an extremist would do, and technically they were showing extremist behavior. And then as most recently, we're going to talk about My Little Pony again. Yeah, My Little Pony Gen 5, that one. And why we talk about this is someone actually tried to use change.org, which people tried to use this kind of website for causes. There have been causes used by change.org for good causes, like say a victim of violence, which Asian Americans have used that to support people who have been victims of anti-Asian hate, and it has gone well. Yeah, this time it's some person with an ID Mixmaster226 started this extremist action petition towards Brian Goldner, who is the chairman and CEO of Hasbro Incorporated, the official one in USA, that one. Not Hasbro Studios Canada and Mississauga, Ontario, that's a different one, but people have been targeting the one in Mississauga as well. So, this person, obviously here, because a lot of people, and it doesn't feel like a female. Although this person says Hasbro, their partner companies and respected decision makers have truly lost touch with the My Little Pony fandom. The final season of the G4 MLP series, the My Little Pony Friendship and Magic, was terrible misplanning and execution. The humanized off-series, My Little Pony Equestria Girls, was roughly canceled without giving anything that feels like a true ending. The controversy cannot go unanswered. The Save My Little Pony petition already exists to convince Hasbro to revise season 9 and continue across the girls. However, in light of recent developments, a new petition to save the MLP franchise is required. Hasbro is developing a new iteration of My Little Pony dubbed G5. It will begin with the feature film to be released on Netflix in fall 2021, followed by a series in 2032. It won't maybe a problem if it weren't for the fact that G5 is stated to take place in the same universe as the FIM. The final season of FIM still has to be revised, and all related content from comic character chapter 2 game quest must be revised accordingly. The same applies to G5. There's also the matter of the implication that G5 premises carries. If it does share the continuity with the FIM, then the legacy of Twilight Sparkle and the rest of the main six will be a dystopian society that goes against everything they stood for, and all their accomplishments and a betterment for Equestria will have been undone, and not do nothing that cannot happen. The release of G5 must be put on hold to G4 to get a better ending. Season 9 of FIM and all related content must be partially and officially revised. The new versions must be heavily scrutinized and focused to testify the Save MLP campaign before the release. Equestria Girls must be also renewed for third season additional specials, including a proper season finale. This will also influenced by Save MLP campaigners. If G5 acknowledged the defense of FIM, that must be revised too. Must be revised and tested accordingly. In doing this, the G4's ending and legacy and MLP franchise itself will be spared further further ruin. And we should have come to this by Hasbro actions that have left no room for alternatives. They have brought little of this on themselves. So this person is literally trying to make an excuse because it doesn't meet their expectations. Again, extremist action. Literally complaining that this My Little Pony G4 was ended, although all things come to an end. I mean, they had movies and the specials, and if that wasn't enough for them, well, it should be done. And of course, they're being just selfish, and everything needs to be met in their expectations, which and with Hasbro Studios Incorporated and Hasbro Studios Canada, which and DHX Media that made like these these content and Equestria, although they may have Gen 4 what ended up well the Equestria Girls series abruptly ended all things must come to an end and of course new projects are to come and these things happen. And not everything has to be in connect with the previous project. And also in regards to just making a extremist behaving campaign will not solve any problems, and sometimes change must happen and you have to accept it. And if you don't like something, don't watch it. And then some content, if you continue to continue a certain thing, the thing is, if you continue something for too long, it really starts to does not appeal to the audience, and they sort of get bored about it, and they'll ask for something new. Because you're basically looking at same old, and that does not really solve any problems. And also, people who hate on MLP G4 have complained about the new themes that have usually come out in nowadays, and they hate how it's applied to that, and they think that everything should go old style. And of course, trying something new, and of course, new things. But if you just keep going on to like the old stuff, people are going to get tired for it. They're going to get tired of it. Some things, they need to come for an end. Because there are like literally TV shows and movie series that need to come to an end because it is with this continuing of like a TV series or a movie series. People are complaining about Stranger Things on Netflix because it's not really being appealing to anybody anymore. They were good enough with season 2. Season 3 happened. There was a decrease of that. Season 4 that was certainly shown in the advertisement, and that really did not. There was no positive response to it, and some people have been saying they should have just ended with season 2 or season 3. And a lot of people are talking about the Simpsons, which everything seems to be about Lisa Simpson, which people are complaining about that because the character Lisa Simpson, the daughter of Homer and Marge Simpson, voiced by Yeardley Smith. Yeah, that French lady. Yeah, she has been in recent episodes appearing way too much compared to other characters and other main characters, and people are also tired of that. And some episodes, the theme of it is not very good compared to the previous ones, and while some guest appearances are been pretty well, as some people state it as, and that's really the Simpsons. It's turned it mostly to the Lisa Simpson show, as some people call it. No, and also that one, people are saying the Simpsons should have stopped several years ago. So some things need to be come to an end. Some new things should happen, because if you keep going on with something like The Simpsons, for example, people will get tired of it. And same with Stranger Things. And of course, do new things. Maybe new show, new thing, do this. Although some may not be as good, like the remake of Fairly Odd Parents, Fairly Odder Parents, which is like actual actors and CGI, which people have been saying negative things about that because it is so cringy, and people are hating on that because it's not good at all. So if people are going to even make a petition of like that, it is like literally same thing that the Ottawa truck rally people did which is just extremist action and illegal demonstration. And of course, they're being selfish, only care about themselves. They don't realize what kind of problems they're causing. And then, of course, websites like change.org should not be used for negative reasons, and just because something does not meet your expectations. And if you don't like it, don't watch it. And understand that some things should come to an end. And if you and people who are My Little Pony fans, think about The Simpsons. That should have ended. So why not My Little Pony G4? If we had too much of that, of course, people want something new. So, series ends. Of course, Gen 5 will soon end somewhere down the line. And of course, a new one's going to show up. So, or the series will completely end. And maybe something new will show up that may appeal to you. Because that's how TV shows and movies work. And also, people have also been complaining about the Home Alone, because 3 and was kind of and Home Alone 4 was like just completely different actors, and it was not very appealing to people either. And then there's that remake in late 2021, which is just horrible. Don't watch that one. So, all things must come to an end. Understand that. In the media, TV shows, movie series, all things must come to an end.